Hey, hey guys. I am back with part 2 of Conspiracy Theories, and welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Tarot Talk Live. My name is Catherine, and I am here to bring you another fun episode. A little bit of celebrity drama, We like the celebrity drama over here, okay? It seems like that's all that's going on these days. I promise you guys, I'm going to have a lot more content. I am back, you guys. Back. I had surgery, you guys. My tonsils were eradicated from my body, and I no longer have them. May they forever rest in their peace where they are, okay? But they are not in my throat any longer. So, yes, you guys, at this ripe, beautiful age of mine, I had to have my tonsils, removed, okay? So yeah. No more waking up in the middle of the night not being able to breathe because your throat is closing up on you. Yeah, so that wasn't fun either. Okay, so it was like either or. Okay, which one do you want? No, I am blessed, favored, and highly protected, so I still had to have it done. But anywho, y'all, I am on part 2. We're gonna get right into it. Right into it. But first, for you guys that don't know, I do have 2 other channels on YouTube. Please go and check them both out. My mouth is like, it gets tired really quickly, you guys. So talking is almost like exercising for me at this point. Even though I've been talking, it just moving my mouth means my jaw has to move. And when my jaw moves, it means that my throat is. And it's like that surgery was like, I don't know. It's like somebody took my throat out of my neck, scraped it on like the hardest, most roughest gravel road, and like rinsed it off in acid and put it back into my throat. I'm sorry, y'all, but that was a description of what it feels like to have your tonsils removed at this age. Whatever age it is. But it is not a good time to be having somebody's tonsils taken out. But listen, y'all, that was a vibe. I don't know what kind of vibe was that, having my tonsils out, before we get started with part 2 of this reading, because this is crazy. What kind of a vibe was that, having my tonsils removed? It was a vibe that I cannot describe. I think I cried every day. I tried to eat food every day and couldn't. Y'all, look at this. Harmony came out in the reverse. I am telling you right now, I'm not kidding. Balance, peace, and happiness all in the reverse. Look at it. The cards don't lie. And look, under the deck it says laughter. Look, happiness, joy, and healing. Look at God. Y'all, I'm telling you, my God doesn't play about me. You know what I'm saying? This is all for laughter purposes, y'all. But I'm just, come on. That couldn't have been 2 better cards to have come out. But that pretty much describes what I have gone through. But anyways, I'm here for part 2, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but after part 1, ooh, baby, that was some tea. If you guys did not watch part 1 of this conspiracy theory, I think we're on like episode number 39 right now. Congratulations. Yes, 39. What a good number too, y'all. 39 is a beautiful number. Okay. Um, but this situation, y'all, is some mess here. It's a mess here, y'all. So, what questions have we already gone through? So, okay, we looked at Tamar's energy. Okay. We looked at her energy. We looked at whether or not this was just like a PR stunt or something to like cover something up. We looked at Funky Dineva. Did we look at Funky Dineva's energy? We did not, because I wanted to focus on a few other things first, so I didn't get to that. So we'll look at Funky Dineva in this episode. We didn't ask why she disappeared for an entire week. We did ask what she was doing during that time. I didn't even keep referring to Tamar as that lady. Yeah, I didn't get to that yet. So we'll ask these questions today. Y'all, I planned this out, y'all. I mean, I wrote down a lot of questions. Not all of them, because I'm going to freestyle some of this. Okay, did Tamar wait to clear the air on purpose? Yeah, we asked that. Why did Tamar call Dr. Heavenly instead of 911? We asked that. Y'all, we got into some tea on part 1 of this. Please go and check it out. The link is in the description box, okay? I will pin it in the comment section as well. For those of y'all that sit in the back and don't be liking to look far for anything. Why did Tamar lie about releasing an album? Yeah, we asked that one too. That was some tea, baby. Go and check that out. So many doors were opened in part 1 that I had to get into a part 2. I didn't know it was going to go into a part 2, but we're here for it, y'all. We're here for it. So we've looked at pretty much Tamar's energy and what's going on with her, y'all. And this whole mess with Mendices, okay, and Yandy, that's some whole other can of worms that has been opened. And we are here for that as well. That part I am going to freestyle because I didn't know if it was a thing or not. Like, if it was like a thing or not. But it, according to what the cards are saying, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. And some chicken wings, and those aren't cheap these days. So, you got chicken wings too. Boo is some tea. So we're gonna move it along, and we're going to get into this tea. So I'm gonna I'm gonna use a different deck. That I have not used in a minute, but I love. Oh, I love this deck, y'all. I'm going to start pinning the decks that I use in the comments for you guys. All right, so we're going to use this tarot deck, you guys. Very, very cool deck. Okay. Okay. As I'm dropping the cards on the floor. This is the star. Look at that. Look at the characters in here. Love it. Love the energy this deck is giving. I will definitely pin the decks that I'm using as well in the description box for those of you guys who are interested in some of the decks that I use, because I have so many decks, and I don't mind sharing that information because I've been asked multiple times, y'all, so that's why I'm mentioning it. Okay, so anywho, let's move it along. Okay, what oracle am I going to use? And we're going to use this oracle deck as well. So, y'all, that was funny. And we're going to use this deck as well. Okay, so so allegedly, Mendices is the culprit. Allegedly, it was all PR for a movie because he is the star in this movie that Tamar has or is making, filming. Mendices, you're a whole married man. If you were to be going to some sort of a publicity or theme related or party after party, y'all was working and filming until late and y'all gonna go stop off at Tamar's house, for an after set. Baby, if it were something to that nature, you better believe Yandy is gonna be there. You bet believe that she's going to be invited. She's going to be there. Listen, we're not having this whole married man out. And if it is in a different city, like, are you serious with this right now, Yandy? Look at this. Isolation just came out in the reverse here. I didn't even start reading yet. Rejected, left alone, self-inflicted, and this is in the reverse. Like I said, Yandy is not leaving this boy out in the streets just unattended. Do you understand me? There will be none of that being left alone bullshit. Do you see what I'm saying? Yandy saying, I ain't no reject, baby. We got trapped. Look, stuck, no options. Do you understand? Unforgiveness. And then we have love affair. Look at this. I haven't even started the freaking reading yet, y'all. I haven't even started asking my questions yet. And these cards are popping out. This is the Mendices section, Yandy section of this reading. We're gonna, because we have other players that have come up. And I'm sorry, but they need to be talked about. This needs to be talked about. Why is this energy coming through? So trapped, he's stuck. He tried to get out there and sneak around. Self-inflicted in the reverse. Isolation in the reverse. My dirty little secret, y'all. Look at what this says. Dirty little secret. Ooh, down low. Trapped. Like, he tried it, but he knew he was not alone. He knew Yandy had a leash around that. Oh, please do share. with us, what this energy is with Yandy and Mendices. What is the energy around them regarding this situation? What is the current energy around Yandy and Mendices right now? Okay, so look, this we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so there's an energy of someone who is keeping people on the outside. They're being very quiet. Okay, they're trying to keep things on their inner circle. They're going through something, however, for sure, but they're trying to control the narrative right now. We have the Emperor coming through here. Strong Aries Taurus energy. I don't know what anybody's signs are. I could look them up. We have the Ace of Cups here, okay? And we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so, definitely an energy of not knowing where this is going to go. There seems to be the fact that this was supposed to be a new start. I feel like they were starting fresh, and now this has come up, and they are trying to control the narrative, and they want to keep things quiet so that they can try to control this storm that is about to rage. When it comes to this, there is going to be backlash, and they don't want to respond. I feel like there's not a public response, but I feel like behind the scenes they're going through it here. Under the deck, we have the Six of Cups, and look at this, the star. Look at that. Look at that. The star. All right. And we have the Eight of Cups here with the Queen of Cups. I don't know what sign Yandy is, but I'm getting a lot of Cancerian energy, a lot of water energy coming through. Let's see, what is Yandy's sign, y'all? I'm so curious. What is Yandy's birthday? Ooh, it was 232. No, it's 233. Okay, let's see. Hold on 1 second. March 19th. So she's a Pisces like my brother. I knew it. uh-huh. um, I knew it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I had to check. I had to check here. And who is the star here? Who is who's an Aquarius? What is Mendices sign? Mendices. He's in October 26th, so he's a freaking Scorpio. He got so much Scorpio in his chart, it's crazy. Yeah, he's a little sneaky little sucker. He has Leo. His moon is in Leo. No wonder. Oh gosh. This man, oh, his North Node is in Virgo. Lord have mercy. Yeah, we got us a live one here, baby. If y'all go and look, just anybody can look this up. His Saturn is in Virgo and his North Node is in Virgo. He has a lot of Virgo and Leo. He's a Scorpio, though. His sun sign is Scorpio. His Venus is in Scorpio. His Mars and Mercury is in Scorpio, and his Uranus, his anus is his ass is in Scorpio. Yeah, he's ooh, Mendices. Okay, so Mendices, you a ho ho. You are ho ho ho. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And Yandy is a hopeless romantic, hoping for the best. Okay, this is what she is. She's hoping that things are going to get better, that things will go back to the way that they used to be. Okay, she's thinking about the past and hoping that things are going to change. But I feel like that water in her, that water energy is coming through here. We have the 8 of Cups and the Queen of Cups coming through. So, Yandy, baby, it's almost like realizing that you can't heal everybody. You can't fix everything. You can't fix everything and you cannot fix everybody here. You can't control what it is. You may be able to control the image for a while, but how long is that really going to last with the Ace of Cups and the Hangman? You're not going to be able to get past what you know. Do you see what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to get past what you know. And I feel like this whole starting over that they were trying to or attempting to do is going to be coming to a halt here. She's hoping for the best. She's hoping that things will change and perhaps things could, but he would have to have a come to Jesus moment. Like they're whole married. If he defiled the marriage, Yandy has every right to walk away. And I feel like with the 8 of Cups here and the Queen of Cups, excuse me, the 8 of Cups and the Queen of Cups, I feel like there is a strong indication that, child is done trying to fix this grown man. He's a whole grown man. We have the Queen of Pentacles here and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like she's realizing that she can no longer continue giving or being like overly generous and giving this person, like she is the whole table. Do you see what I'm saying? If Yandy was to walk away from this, sorry, I wouldn't even know who Mendices was if it wasn't for Yandy. I'm sorry. I don't know who this Joker is. If it were not for Yandy, he would not even be a thought in my brain space. I'm just saying. Yandy is the table. She's the table. She's the whole pot. And everything that is in cooking inside of it. And everything is being served in. Do you understand me? And everything you are scooping the food up with to put it in your sorry little body, Mendices. So You know that you have to try to salvage that. He is in no way going to allow even the likes of a Tamar Braxton, okay, okay, to come in and take that away. Look, we have the Knight of Swords and the Judgment card. You see what I'm saying? I feel like Mendices is going to come in like Superman did when was it a lady falling from a building? Somebody was falling, or was it a baby? Something was falling from a building, and Superman swooped in on that ass and caught it. I think it was a baby or something. That's traumatic, y'all. Um, I don't know why we have PTSD as children watching those movies, but yeah, coming in to change the narrative, coming in to fix things at the in the at the midnight hour, because you know you shouldn't be out at no ungodly hour like that. I didn't even get to pull the oracle that I wanted to pull, but I'm getting ready to do it now, because that right there just spit it out. That was like a whole, that's the situation in a nutshell. There is definitely, there's going to be a situation of not saying a word about what's going on behind closed doors. There's going to be a lot of like controlling what comes out as far as any kind of PR around them right now. You're not going to hear from Yandy or Mendices on this whole situation. It's going to be quiet as kept, baby. You understand me? The Four of Swords and the Emperor tells a story of shut the up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Here we here we go again. And for those who know, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't know, keep quiet. So, what do we have here? Exhausted. She is tired. She is tired. She is absolutely exhausted. Here we go again. We got burned out, burdened, and empty. Just, she is completely at a place where like I just need some peace. I just want quiet. That's why we have that Four of Swords coming through. Yandy is tired of the bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Every time you turn around, somebody has her husband's name in their mouths. It is tiring. It is exhausting. I would love to see an episode of a prologue, Yandy's prologue. I just want to hear what that lady has to say, period. Because I know that she's tired of the bullshit. She's tired of the shit that's, fake, that people are making up. She's tired of the shit that is true. She's tired of all of it. She is completely at a point where she cannot take any more of this man's shit. And I don't feel that she's going to, y'all. I don't know. I'm telling you, I know that she's hoping that things will, something will come to remind her of the past, and like he will go back to his self. But I feel like you can't change, what do you say? You can't change a tiger's stripes or something like that. You can't take away the tiger's stripes or something crazy. You can't take away a tiger's stripes. It is what it is. It is what it is. And then we have stagnant here. Okay. Stuck. Again, stuck. This whole energy around being stuck. That is coming through very strongly. And we had trapped. Yeah, stuck. Dead end, frozen. Just to a point where I am exhausted. I can't deal with another situation right now, but I can't, you have me to a place where I cannot move forward. I'm just kind of we're gonna sit in this until I know what direction I am going in. And I damn sure I'm not going to be going backwards. I'm sure that this is like Yandy. This energy coming through so strong. And we have intimacy here. All right. So mutual respect, unity, closeness, and all of that is something that is not being seen. We are in Yandy's energy. We have masks coming through. And look, divine feminine. Divine feminine is wearing a mask. There's an energy of, listen, I don't want my vulnerability to be on display in front of the world. Yandy strikes me as a very proud, strong ass sister. You see what I'm saying? But a beautiful one. And also one who loves love, and she loves her some indices. We're not gonna lie about any of those facts. But look, we have karmics here. Okay. Look, and we have vacay. It says get away. Get away. First thing I'm seeing, get away. I'm getting an energy that she's realizing that it is time to get off of this stupid ass roller coaster. We have drowning. See, I feel like she's at the point where she's like, listen, I can't save you from this, Mendices. You're going to have to figure your shit out. We got nightlife here. So she's about to get a release. Okay. She's about to get a release. I don't know if baby's going to get her groove back or anything like that. But I know homegirl is done playing. She is not playing with this guy. He better watch it. He better watch it. She ain't playing with him. What is his energy, y'all? I guess we can look at his little energy here. I'm just saying, because I'm telling you, unfortunately, I feel like he's going to get dragged. I feel like Mendices is going to lose a whole lot of points for this one. He only had points as a benefit of what Yandy allowed him to have. And God, he's still a child of God, y'all. I won't take that away from the man. But I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that one. Because he's not right. He ain't looking good. He's not making his wife look good. His life ain't looking good right now. But that's not for me to judge. I'm gonna ask and see what the cards say. What is Mendices' overall energy around him right now? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is this overall energy around Mendices right now? So we have shock in the reverse, y'all. Shock in the reverse. And I'm seeing that lightning like a tower moment, right? But it's in the reverse. Okay. So he's pretty much hit a dead end. He's like his back is against the wall type energy. Okay. Again, this is just like a tower moment, sudden change, shocking news. Okay. Surprise and epiphany and a transformation. And this is in the reverse. Okay. Again, I'm getting an energy of, it's almost like, y'all, he just makes me want to like punch the wall sometimes. Like, dude, like you are so nonchalant about being an asshole that it makes no sense. This stupid ass look he always has on his face, and it's like he can't open his mouth wide enough to speak. Like when Yandy is talking to him, it's so embarrassing and so beneath Yandy. It's ridiculous, but everybody loves who they love. I can't take it away. Listen, Linda. I cannot call the kettle the pot black. I won't do it. I won't do it. Okay, because I know. Because I know. If you know, you know. And trust me, I do know. So, but the fact that he's gonna act so like it is what it is type energy. I'm just getting that energy of just being so nonchalant, and like the sky is falling for Yandy, but for him, it's going to be like, you should have known. It's going to look, we even have, y'all, we got gifts under the deck, which, listen, surprises. That's what this is. Six of Pentacles energy. It's like you should be like, oh my God, I cannot believe this is happening type energy, but he's going to be like, how it is with me, what? Like, dude, what? You are not the prize. You are not the gift. You are not the table that it sits on. Yandy is all of these things. She doesn't realize it, and he doesn't realize it. And I feel like maybe she does even realize it, but she wasn't really sitting in the fullness of her divine feminine energy, which she's definitely got it going on for her because we saw the cards. Okay. Period. We're not going to take that from her. But he is just kind of like ick to me. His response is going to be epic and it's going to piss her off. It's going to put her, see, we got mature woman. She's a whole grown ass woman. This is how he sees Yandy. And that is what she is. Do you see what I'm saying? And it also says connector. See, she is his ticket into this society. She is the green door for him. All right, to enter. Because I feel like without him, without her, brunette female. Doesn't Yandy have dark hair? Yeah, she does. Intense and focused. So he's focused on her because he knows that she is his way into the whole hip love and hip hop society and life anyways. If it weren't for Yandy, I'm sorry. I don't think that he would be invited. Just, I'm sorry, y'all, but he's so boring to me. The fact that Yandy's interested in him is what's interesting about the whole situation with him. But other than that, he's no interest. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure it out. I can't. I refuse. So let's see what else we got going on here with Mr. Mendices. Where is your energy when it comes to this situation? So you're focused on Yandy now. Now you're going to be focused on her. You're going to be... oh my goodness gracious. And you act like she's just supposed to stay. See, you dating. This card was under the deck and I didn't take it and I should have. But here we go. Whining, dining, and romance. And look, dark male. Darker than lighter. See, this dude, he's up to something. I feel again like he feels as though he's some sort of suave GQ, like he can just kind of get away with things. I feel like this was just kind of like he can go on the DL from time to time, and as long as it gives him some sort of clout that makes him relevant. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, he's very much a down low type energy for me. And I feel like, do they live in Atlanta? Or that would be terrible. But oh yeah, I think somebody did say that Yandy moved that man to Atlanta. They should have stayed in New York or wherever. Cause baby, this man has no business being in the ATL. Cause he is living this lifestyle and he's acting like, Yandy, you know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. And Yandy's gonna get tired of this shit. She really is. She really is, y'all. This has morphed, y'all, but this is This is the energy that was coming out in the cards here. So I'm gonna let that sit with y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments how you feel about this whole Yandy Mendices situation with Tamar. I am gonna go ahead and ask the question that bothers me, but that I'm sure all of you guys have been really intrigued by, because you guys are just like into like mess. But did Yandy have anything to do with Tamar? What is the energy around Yandy when it comes to Tamar? What is the energy around Yandy when it comes to Tamar? Let's look at our beach time soul oracle deck. Curious. I'm sure you guys are as well. I definitely see them not wanting the whole public to know what is going on behind the scenes as far as their relationship goes. But I'm definitely seeing that things are stalled at this moment. She's hoping that things will change as far as how she feels. She's hoping she'll be able to look at him the way she used to look at him. I don't feel that that's going to happen. I feel like she's going to be in her grown woman phase. Like, I'm sorry, but some things I just can't. He's going to jump in and try to stop her. I don't feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He's going to have to come all the way to Jesus. That's all I can tell you. But let's see. What is Yandy's energy when it comes to Tamar? Hand of Cards coming out here, y'all. So interesting. So this talks about someone being strategic, okay? But they're not showing their hand, but they're also willing to take a risk. Like, I feel like there's like I'm willing to take a risk and go the limit on that ass, but I'm going to be real strategic about it. And baby, you'll never know it was me that was involved when we get done. I don't know what that is with that, but that's what that says. Ooh, we got Masked again. Masked is coming in again, y'all. Oh, I said it. There's an energy of not showing true feelings, hiding, okay, deluding and gaslighting someone. So there's definitely an energy of being real fake, okay, wearing a mask, not showing the hand of cards, being very strategic, like gonna get close. So there's an energy of getting close, not showing their hand, okay. um yeah, let's see, let's get more. What is the energy around Yandy when it comes to Tamar? What is the energy around Yandy? Okay, okay. Heart with the key. This is welcoming love and meeting the one. Getting together. The one. And then we have camera here. Perception. So I feel like Yandy is giving out this perception of, listen, I don't know what he was doing with you, but I'm the one that holds the key to that heart. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is where this is where it ends. This is where it begins and this is where it ends. So whatever you thought you were doing is not anything. Do you see what I'm saying? Talks about something that you'll be able to have forever. This is on, listen, we got this on record. Okay. Um Not enough in self-indulgence coming up underneath the deck. And then we have not today. So I'm getting a strong energy of her, Yandy, pretty much look with engagement ring. She's gonna throw her weight around. This addiction coming up, y'all, which is funny to me because I think that that is gonna come in somewhere. But Yandy's gonna pretty much put the ish down with Yandy. Like, you could never measure up to me in his eyes. And listen, not even gonna be bothered by this person. She is going to see herself as having a future with him. She's going to see, yeah, there's some sort of person that's addicted. Now, I don't know what Mendices is doing with Tamar, and I don't know what Tamar is doing. And this whole thing about people use drugs, she's trying to push that narrative onto someone. I don't know who. I'm not even gonna say it was funky because I can't even see that in his energy at all. And I do feel like that's the reason why he left her house or her party or didn't engage with them, because that may have been what was going. I'm not going to, I don't know. We're going to ask. We're going to ask. I'm here for it. I am here for it, but I feel like this child, Yandy, is not even bothered when it comes to her. She looks at her as lowly. She looks at her as lowly. Says addiction and the runner here. Yeah, codependent. She's looking at her as some sort of an addict that is needy and wanting something. And like she used her husband as some sort of an opportunity to get what it was that was needed. So she looks at Tamar as some sort of an addict for attention, maybe addict for other things. I don't know what Mendices is into. I don't know what he does. I don't know what his line of work is. I don't know what he provides to people. What is his purpose? Um, yeah, but that's giving me some weird tea vibes, y'all. Let's look at the tarot real quick and then we'll take it back over to Funky. Let's look at the tarot real quick when it comes to the energy around Yandy, when it comes to Tamar specifically. All right. Okay. Oop. First two cards out, baby. They just snapped out. We have the Two of Swords and the King of Swords. Listen, this is an energy of, baby, you will get cut. This King of Swords is someone who comes in, they start drama, and they're gone. This is an energy of also someone who feels like they have the authority, you know what I'm saying? To walk away from a situation. And he does. He's a whole married man. Okay. And so whatever Tamar thought she was doing, she wasn't doing it for long, baby. Okay. Interesting. Tell me more about Yandy's energy when it comes to Tamar. What is Yandy's energy? Okay. Quite a bit came out, y'all. Quite a bit came out, y'all. Quite a freaking bit came out, baby. We got the 5 of Wands with the 8 of Swords. So, listen, this is obviously gonna be a very heated situation. I'm seeing a conflict, I'm seeing tension, I'm seeing aggressive situations, but with that 8 of Swords, there's an energy of blocking someone, or someone who feels like they can't get away. Okay? Like they can't get away. All right? This Ace of Wands and the 9 of Cups here, again, there's an energy of you're just a one night stand. I have him for life. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the wife. See what I mean? I am the wife. You're just a one night stand. Okay. So there's no competition here. So I feel like there's going to be a massive shutdown. Okay. When it comes to Tamar. I feel like when she deals with Mendices, it's going to be a totally separate situation. Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Listen, she's about to shut it down. Whatever it was Tamar thought she was getting ready to do with her man, whatever she thought she was getting ready to start, baby, she's going to put an end to it. She's going to shut that down completely. Okay? Completely. And then we have the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups. And then I feel like she's going to go her merry way. I feel like she's going to go her merry way. I also get an energy of her knowing the truth, okay, about the fact that this woman basically tried to seduce her husband away. Okay. Look, we have the 7 of Pentacles and the Strength card. And I feel with the 4 of Wands. So I do feel like there's this energy of waiting for her husband to do the right thing and honor their commitment. And we have the King of Cups here. So there's an energy of her being devoted to her commitment to her husband. Okay? She's waiting for Mendices to stand up and do the right thing. Do you see what I'm saying? She's waiting for Mendices to protect her. We have the 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? She's waiting on him to protect their family. Y'all. So this is where she is. And I feel like Yandy is one. She's not going to leave that man just without at least holding him to the fire. She's not just going to leave him. Even though this has happened, she will give him an opportunity to do the right thing. Now, where's Mendici's energy when it comes to Yandy? Well, we already saw it's he doesn't care. He's like he'll be sorry that it happened. He'll try to fight for her for sure. And I do feel like he's going to abandon. He won't be able to abandon any contractual obligations to Tamar if he signed on the dotted line anywhere. But I don't know what the hell Tamar is doing. She trying to purchase Mendices, or like what is going on in Hollywood? Period. Like, what is all of this? Opportunities? Is this just like somebody to be at your beck and call so you can get a chance to sleep with them? Like, what kind of weirdness goes on? Okay, those are the real conspiracy theory questions. Like, was this just some sort of like cougar situation gone wrong? Like, what was Tamar's purpose for having Mendices around her? Let's see. What was Tamar's purpose for having Mendices around her? What was her purpose? Why did she pick him? Why Mendices? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What was Tamar's reason, the purpose for choosing Mendices? Or was this a situation in the movie with some sort of a way to mask it or cover it up? Like, what was the purpose for her choosing Mendices? We have the chaser. Oh my God. Look at this. And he's coming in as the freaking runner. Chaser in a codependent relationship. Oh my God. Fear of abandonment issues. So it's like she was chasing this dude down like he was a little kid. And she was like old rich person. And he was coming to like drain the pool. I don't know, some kind of weirdo situation. But we have the Grim Reaper coming in here with Love Call. Y'all, come on. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm getting it like this old, like, I don't know. Y'all, let me light my incense because this is taking on lower vibrations than I intended. Even my energy here is like, oh no. Lord, forgive me. But I see her like, you are too old, first of all, okay, to be dealing with this man. First of all, he's married, and that's like automatic. You're wrong. What are you doing? Number two, even if he was just in like a committed relationship or something, or a baby daddy that she lived with, but they weren't married, I don't care. Off limits, you weirdo. Like, what are you doing? Okay. So Tamara, you the Grim Reaper calling this man. You know better. You chasing this man around Atlanta. That is the best you can do for some attention here. For some clout. You know better. Let's pull a couple of tarot behind that one. And then we'll close it out with Funky's energy here, because that's just crazy. That is just nuts. Y'all, Tell me about Tamar's energy here when it comes to Mendices. 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, people working together. There's some situation where people are working together. But we have the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Cups here under the deck. This is somebody who is married. They have a whole family. And with the 4 of Cups, it's just like an energy of you're working to separate this person from their family. It's like you're bored. You don't have anything else to do. Or there's an energy of wanting this, okay, for yourself. And this is the way you have to go about getting it. That's shady, man. That is shady, Tamar. You bored, you don't have nothing else to do. This is just another one of your projects, basically. So let's look at Funky's energy here, y'all. Because I mean, I feel like, to me, even because he kept saying that lady, that lady, that lady. I don't see that as being disrespectful. That he's not the best of friends. It's okay, so that's fine. But y'all should know better, anyways. But again, I feel like with him being in that community, I feel like that's kind of how they are, anyways. When they talk about people that have pissed them off, that is like that's almost like a show of respect as far as he's concerned. He felt like he was respecting her by saying that lady because he really wanted to say other things. This is really why I felt like he kept saying, referring to her as that lady, because at that point he wanted to call her a, a BB gun and everything else. You see what I'm saying? Like, he wanted to call her everything but a child of God. And since he did, he's like, if you listen, he was just being a nice child. He was being a good person, a good Samaritan by saying that. Like, oh my gosh, y'all, my side hurts because when I instantly kept hearing him, I'm like, y'all, he is not being a shady or bad friend. He is telling her, look, girl, you lucky I like you and I'm going to respect you by calling you that lady right now, because baby, I want to call you 10 other things. Look, we have Paradise coming through. Okay, this talks about someone who is very playful. They're happy, they enjoy each other's company. It's happy being around. It's just like happy being around this person. This is somebody who brings a lot of joy to the situation. They like to have fun. Okay, and I get kisses here again. Energy of unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection. Somebody who falls in love really quick. They're quick as far as, being very nice to people and pulling them in very close, almost too close. I feel like this is where he kind of got messed up, because I feel like he just overextended his heart to someone, hoping to get that sort of return of affection, and it did not happen. And he was like completely thrown off because this was like in the public. He's a very public person, and it bothered him. It pissed him off is what it did. But I feel like he's just was very overly nice and inviting. That's kind of the energy I'm getting here. Tell me more about Funky and why he was calling that lady that lady. Okay, we got twin flames coming through here. This talks about, again, complementing each other. Okay, duality. Okay, coupling. So it's like, listen, yeah, yin and yang is what I'm getting together as friends. It's like, huh? We got two drama queens. Like, how in the hell is that cohesive? You know? But I was like, if y'all like it, I love it. But I didn't, it struck me as being weird, odd. And sure enough, it was some bullshit right behind it. Uh oh, what else? What just fell out as I said BS right behind it? What just fell out? Clock. It was just a matter of time before these two were going at it, y'all. I'm telling you. It was just a matter of time, y'all. I finally popped all of those nails off. I broke a lot of my nails, like one, two, three, four nails got broken in the process, but the rest of my nails are intact. But that was horrifying. It hurt so bad. Couldn't get my nails done, y'all, after surgery because I wasn't going anywhere. I didn't want to sit in anybody's face, breathing in germs or anything. Y'all, my throat is very, yeah. My whole system is very vulnerable right now with the medicines that I have had to take and also am going to be taking soon for my other things that I have going on. So either way, I have to be very careful. So, but anyways, it was a matter of time before this whole shit was finna blow up in everybody's faces, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Look, we got the runner and freaking karmic relationship. Lord bejesus. So she's the chaser. She's coming in as the chaser. He's coming in as the runner. Funky is. And running from this karmic ass relationship. Like, bro, I just want peace in my life. You hear me? I think he talked about what he did after he left Tamar, wherever she was at, doing whatever she was doing with her cast and crew or whatever, quote unquote, Mendices was, and friends, whoever the friends were. But a hot mess is what it sounded like. Is Oh my gosh. It was only a matter of time before he ended up running away from her, from the whole situation. Okay, seduction, and we have third party interference here under the deck. Interesting. So there was some flirting going on, and he was like a third wheel, and he was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to grab my keys and I'm finna be on out. He made that decision. This talks about a one night stand, baby. And it also talks about stringing along. He was not about to be strung into some horrible situation with stabbed in the back that was going to end up reflecting on him because you're a whole married man and everybody loves Yandy with healing heart here. Yeah, like this person, he was like, listen, I am either just getting my back together. Okay. I am not about to go down for what y'all are doing here. So again, this is interesting with this energy coming through from Funky because again, I was willing to give him a benefit of the doubt from the very beginning. And I knew that there was like something weird. Like, sure, he does look like straight out the movie of Serpent and a Rainbow, but he's not. He is not that. Daniva is Funky Daniva is not that. He is a truly looks like a true joy to be around, Seems like he is definitely very fun loving and very quick to open his heart to people that are he considers friends, okay, or I hear noise. Okay. But he's a very good person. you know. But also, again, with twin flames, I think he was just too much kind of like that energy and Tamar's divine feminine energy coming through, and it was clashing, and it was just going to be a problem from the start. She had other things going on that I think that he was not into. I think he grabbed his keys and was like, I'm moving on because I don't want to get caught up in y'all's drama and y'all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay over in my lane, and you can call me tomorrow, child. That's the energy that I'm getting with Funky. But let's look at the cards here, and then we will call it a day. Let's look at this deck. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Funky Dineva. What is the energy around Funky Dineva? And regarding him kind of distancing himself from Tamar, calling her that lady, and his overall energy. Let's just see what comes through here for you. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Funky Dineva. Energy, we got the 9 of Wands coming through. Okay, and the Chariot. Yeah. And I feel like he is one that is going to be quick to get the hell out of Dodge. Is the minute he realizes, okay, this shit is about to go too far. He is not one that is about to cross boundaries. I'm seeing him as God-fearing. Like, he is all about having a good time. We have the 6 of Cups here, but we also have the Judgment card. He is not about to do anything that is going to have him be in a bad light or frowned upon. Like, he wants to keep his name in good standing at the end of the day. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, that is what I am getting here. 3 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands coming through here with Temperance. Again, I'm seeing him as very fun, loving, but with that King of Wands here and the Ace of Wands here and the 10 of Wands, like I said, if you take things too far, like I said, he will switch it up on you. Like, he is not about to stand down. He is not about to stand down. Okay, if you want to take it there. But for the most part, but he will go from 0 to 10 is what I'm saying. He will switch it up accordingly. You see what I'm saying? Like, he is not a punk is what I'm saying. You may think he's a punk. You may think he's a sissy, but he sure ain't no punk. Put it that way. That's what I'm trying to say here. Funky Dineva is not a punk, and he is not to be played with. Okay? But with the 4 of Swords here and the Tower, like I said, he will go and look, we have the death card in the back, which talks about change. Okay. And again, like I said, he will go from being cool, calm, and collected to damn near Hiroshima. Okay. If you mess with him. So again, I feel like he is like a teddy bear, okay, until you mess with him, and then like he can take it wherever you want to take it, ladies and gentlemen. I like Funky. I'm sorry, I like Funky. And this reading is settling the score for me. It really is. Tamar, shame on you for all of whatever you're doing. Mendices, you know what, brother? You don't deserve Yandy. You don't deserve Yandy. But Yandy, I commend you, honey. And you have the, like I said, he will do whatever you tell him to do. Okay, but I feel like you deserve more. But that's just my take on it. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed this conspiracy theory episode number 39, y'all. 40 is definitely going to be a gas. I don't know what it's going to be about. I think I do, but I'm not quite sure yet. But I will see you on the next one. I love you guys so much. Make sure you like the video and make sure y'all are subscribed by now. Hit the notification bell to all so you know when all of the videos are posting. I love you guys so much, and I will see you on the next conspiracy theory. Bye.